Hello.
Good evening. How's it going? It's
Hey.
Ben.
Hey, good evening, Ben. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Nice to meet you. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, it's a pleasure too. Thank you for calling me.
Absolutely. Thanks for making the time. How was the weekend? Better yet, how was Monday?
Today was a busy day at work, but got through it and everything is fine.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad that's the case. I'm glad that's the case. My Mondays are busy. I know what you mean. I mean, quarter fours upon us started a few days ago. It's the busiest time of year here, and there's a lot of moving pieces around. So busy on
Yeah.
everyone's end, I suppose. But I wanted to
Sure,
reach out with a
sure.
call. I got a chance to go through your application here. One of the coaches on the team, and
Okay.
kind of just wanted to get a better idea of what you wanted to accomplish. Tell you a little bit more about what we do here. We're working very closely with a select group of people through the fourth quarter here and onwards. We're bringing people in, taking them under our wing, and showing them exactly how we operate here. So we want to get to know you a bit better, see what you want to do, and see if it matches with the type of person we're looking for. Really just take
Yeah,
things
sounds
from
great.
I guess tell me a bit about yourself first and foremost, and we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, so currently living in Chandler, Arizona. If you're not too familiar with it, it's in the right around the Phoenix area. So I live out here. I am 39 years old.
Sure.
Currently working as a nuclear medicine, they call it a technologist. So it's very similar. The field that I'm in is similar to one of those diagnostic imaging modalities, like you got X-ray, ultrasound, MRI, CAT scan, those kind of things.
Okay.
And so
So what do you
nuclear
ask?
medicine is a form of that, which, yeah, so I do the scanning for the nuclear medicine scans.
Wow, that's interesting. What brought
hmm
you into that? What brought you into that field?
So a couple of reasons. The first and foremost, back in 2012, I do a specific type of scanning. It's stress testing of the heart. And so I work closely with a cardiologist and we diagnose heart disease. So back in 2012, my father got diagnosed with heart disease. He had some blockages in his arteries. And it was actually at that stress test where they found the blockages. And that's what I am doing now. I'm finding blockages in other patients' arteries and reporting them for the cardiologist, and they take it from there, whether they do whatever intervention is required, whether it's surgery or medication. So that was the feel good aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a side, I've always enjoyed photography as a hobby. And
Wow.
so my mother's side of the family is all in medicine. We got nurses, I'm a Filipino American, so my parents are from the Philippines. And
Nice.
so a lot of Asian cultures in general to escape their, third world country and come into America, it's always something in the medical field that helps them, get to the United States or wherever. You know how that goes. So with that background in medicine, I've always enjoyed that aspect. Started off doing odds and end jobs in the hospital and kind of worked my way up, if you have you in the medicine
Sure.
medical
Sure.
field. And so yeah, with that, and then the hobby enjoyment that I get out of photography, now I'm doing that, scanning patients looking for heart disease.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
that's a little bit of
That's
my
really good.
yeah. So that's a little bit of my professional background, and that's what I'm doing now as my full-time source of income.
That's super cool, man. I think that the fact that you were able to kind of mesh your passion for medicine with that
hmm
same kind of passion for photography and kind of mend them into this nice storm of something that you're able to accomplish, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It
Thank you.
seems like definitely something that you enjoy. Is it that you want to get into e-commerce to escape this, or is it more so that you just want to get into e-commerce to kind of make more money?
I would say honestly a little of both. I mean, I'm always gonna have that passion as far as working in the medical field. I think that's something I've always had ingrained with me as far as wanting to help others. And with that being said, it can be stressful. So if there are other opportunities out there, of course, I'm going to entertain or even take advantage of those opportunities and try to, make something out of it.
Sure.
So it's a little of both. And then, of course, being able, so my current situation, I would like to, I'm currently living in an apartment. I want to move out and purchase my own home. I got a girlfriend, and she has children, and I want to take the next steps going into,
of course,
more adulthood and whatnot. So of course extra side income always going to help. Yeah.
No doubt. What kind of money are you making now? Out of curiosity, what does someone in your profession make?
So I've been in the field for about 3 or 4 years.
Sure.
It's new graduates, they would make, somewhere around the I think it's 30 to 25 to $30 an hour. It's all hourly wages.
Okay.
I'm 3 or 4 years in now, so I'm making less than 3 figures. So I would say about anywhere between 80 to 85K per year.
Okay. So about 6K a month, 7K a month, get in and around that range.
I would say more like 4 to 4.5 gross.
Okay. Nice. Well, I mean, do you feel like how much money do you feel like you'd have to be making here to be satisfied? Like, is there a number you could put on it?
Satisfied? No, I mean, sky's the limit, right? Of course, yeah. I mean, of course, any profit would be, outstanding. But yeah, I'm looking. I hear all these stories, and not saying, happen right off the bat, but willing to work to it. I mean, I don't have a certain number, to be honest with you.
For sure. I mean, how confident are you that with the right help, that you're going to be able to accomplish what you want with this project?
Oh, very, very, yeah, very confident.
Mm-hmm. How long has this kind of been something in your mind, Ainsley, where you've been trying to get something like this going?
So I would say I've definitely watched a lot of YouTube videos on first trying to learn what it is, what drop shipping is. I would say probably in the last 3 or 4 months, it's been on my mind as far as wanting to set up a store and do some experimenting, dabbling with it.
Absolutely. I mean, to me, it's pretty clear. Like, someone like you, I mean, just given your profession and given your background, there's not a doubt in my mind that with the right information, you're going to be able to execute what you want here. I think it's just a matter of if we're the right team for you, if it's a matter of if we could support you the right way to get you towards your goals. What do you feel like
definitely.
What do you feel like you're looking for here from us? What kind of help do you feel like you're specifically looking for?
So I would say just getting the push in the right direction. I mean, learning, I have no problem learning new things, and I'm I took a look at the blueprint online here and just kind of researching and, trying to get the ideas flowing. But for me, it's always where to start. It can, can be overwhelming, looks overwhelming. And to try to just just get pushed in the general direction of where, what would make a successful store, what would look appealing. I mean, product wise, I've had some in mind, and accessing the website here and the 50 winning products that I was able to look at, and then the stuff that I've seen in the past. So it's just a matter of getting it all put together and getting in the right direction, and then of course it's up to me to put in the work to make it work.
100%. 100%. I mean, I think you're going to do great. Like I said, there's not a doubt in my mind. I'll tell you a little bit more specifically about the help that we provide here, and you tell me if it's something that you're looking to get started with, okay?
Sure.
We want to build the foundations of your knowledge here, and we want you to work the same way that we would. So I'm going to give you our step-by-step process, which is essentially A through Z, all of our strategy and techniques that we have curated throughout our entire process of doing this business from the ground up. So you're going to learn how we target audiences, how we build ads, different ways we find products, different vendors we work with, all of our SEO processing, our funnels, everything top through bottom that we do, we are going to guide you through this process. Okay, and when you do have questions, when you do have concerns, there's going to be multiple sources and places for you to get help and answers to your questions. Through WhatsApp, you're going to be in private contact with the coaches. So anytime you have questions pertaining to anything you're doing, whether it be ads, loading new products on, you name it, you can leave pictures, voice notes, or text and get an answer back right away. Wednesday and Sunday nights, we're doing team sessions where you're sitting down with some other students, all the coaches, and we're going through each other's stores, each other's businesses, asking questions, growing as a community, and just ultimately you're taking what other people are doing right, what they're doing wrong, and putting it back into your own business. I want to make sure you're spending time, quality time on your business, and that every move you're making is accurate. So every single week on top of those 2 calls, you're going to be on a one-on-one phone call, just you or you and one of the other coaches here, going through your store side by side. So you're going to be on Zoom, opening your screen and sharing your screen with us. So while you're building your ads, while you're going through your creatives, any significant thing that you're doing, whether it be launching new stuff, new products, we're right there advising you through every step. I'm also getting you hooked up with a content creator who's going to help you with your creatives, and my research team who's going to send you lists of 10 to 15 products that we've reviewed as the hottest sellers every week in the space, so you can at least find 1 or 2 things that you could potentially put onto your site within your niche that are going to match. We're taking all the trial and error out of this process, walking you right through this whole thing. That's why it's so important. If you're ready to put the work in, we're ready to put the work in with you. I mean, how do you feel about the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty excited.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. You feel like this is the kind of help you've been looking for?
Yeah, definitely. Just from, I'm that type when it's time to learning something, because I relate it to schooling and the process that I had to go through that with it being medical related, and the resources to being available to me sounds amazing already. So that's definitely something, learn the basics. I want to learn the terminology and get it down and kind of, build on that and keep going and building it. And you sound like you're providing all the resources. So that's amazing. Yep.
Absolutely. And you said it right yourself. You went to the best people in the space to educate yourself how to become a professional in your current field. Now the easiest way to do it in this field is no different. Learn from people who are doing it at a high level, who are going to show you step by step how to get there.
Right, right. You guys are obviously been successful in it, so I mean, why not me take advantage of that? And right, I'm not trying to
Absolutely.
say it in a negative aspect, but
No, I absolutely understand what you're saying. I mean, it's pretty simple with us. Started, no monthly fees, no subscriptions, lifetime access to the entire program. So once you're in for good. And we don't take a percentage of anything from your store. You're keeping all the royalties, okay?
Yeah, no, it's it's always the term of, where's the catch kind of thing, but it's, you just laid it out for me.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's a one-time investment of $2,000 to get you started.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm taking notes on all this now. Yep.
Wonderful. How you feel about that?
Yeah, no, it all, like I said, it sounds exciting. Yeah, ready to willing to learn.
That's fantastic, man.